guys, so I got a new collection that I wanted to share with you. Please ignore this. I did a charcoal mask last night, so it's bringing all those impurities to the surface. Yeah. Anyway, so I purchased the Eternal Eclipse collection from Lunar Beauty. You guys know I love my Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. It's one of my favorites. I've been using it a lot here lately. So I went ahead and I just purchased this whole collection. So I got the brushes and the lip gloss and liquid lipstick, and then I got the eyeshadow palette as well. So I'm excited to play with it because there are some different tones in this palette. It's a little bit unique. I don't have anything quite like this in my collection, so I'm excited to play with it. I'm gonna first just start with this. This is the bag that comes with the brushes. So it's a really nice shiny bag. I think a lot of people will compare Laura Lee Los Angeles and Manny's brand. Number one, Manny is the owner of Lunar Beauty, if you don't know. But they're good friends. They came out with their products about the same time. Like, she launched hers one day, he launched his the next, which I was really surprised about, honestly. And she has some brushes and he has some brushes. She has more face brushes than he does. So, you know, there's going to be comparisons between the two brands. So this is my Laura Lee Los Angeles bag. And this is the Lunar Beauty bag. So granted, all he has is eye brushes, and she's got face and eye brushes. And if you don't know, I love all of her brushes. They're amazing. These did come individually wrapped, but I went ahead and unwrapped them just to save a little bit of time. So this is the LBE one brush. So this is like the fluffy crease brush, which is really nice. Here is the LBE 2 brush, which is more of like a packer brush or even like an outer corner brush or just a smaller blending brush. Here is the LBE 3. Again, just a very smaller version. This was probably more of a packer brush or even outer corner. Just a little bit smaller and more dome shape than the 2. This is the number 4. It's a smaller one. A lot like the brushes I like to go under my eye with, but also very good for intricate inner corner work, or even my inner corner highlight or brow bone highlight, which is really nice. Here is the 5, the number 5. Again, just a really nice brush. Here's the number 5, and here is, this one is the 2, which is the smaller blending, and then here's the 3. So just a little bit of comparison between them. I guess it's closer to really the 2. It's like a smaller version of it. This one's more down shape. Here is the 6. It's one of those little round detail brush. I like to do my outer corner with these as well, or even to smudge out the bottom lash line. This is really, really good for that. And number 7 was just the really tiny brush. It's a little bit smaller than the first one I showed you. This is the 4, this is the 7, so you see the difference in size. So I think they're really, really nice. But you see the handles, they go from black to white, which is really nice. And then they say Lunar Beauty down here on the bottom. It says Lunar Beauty. So some really nice brushes for the eye, and if they're as good as Laura's, I'm gonna like them. With that said, if you purchased it just by itself, the eye brushes with the bag, it would be $35. I think he also sells his brushes individually, and they range $5 to $6. He also, in this collection, he had a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss that he came out with. The lip gloss is new, I believe. This is the shade Aura. This is really, really pretty. I like his packaging. It's really nice. It has like a crystal on the top, which is really cute. But it's just really, really nice. I like it a lot. So that's the lip gloss. His liquid lip comes in the black component. That way you can kind of differentiate and know which is which. And the doe foot's a little different on this one. But that's the shade Zaya. I think he had launched this before and it sold out really fast, and so that's why he brought it back. So he's made it part of the permanent collection. So the gloss was $17 individually, and the liquid lipstick is $18 individually. And then this is the palette, the Eternal Eclipse palette. When I first saw him like come out with this, I thought he was like saying that it was a sister to the blush palette. I thought he was coming out with another blush palette, which I was like, okay, cool. I like his blush palette. But no, he was saying it was a sister to the Strawberry Dreams eyeshadow palette. And I've never tried Lunar Beauty's formula before. This is my first time trying their eyeshadow formula, but I've heard really good things about it. So here's the moon on the outside. So when he held it up, I just saw these two and I was like, oh, those are sisters. But this is the blush palette, of course. You get a nice big mirror in here. I'm gonna hold it upside down so I don't blind you. But here are all the colors. Really, really pretty. This whole row here in the middle is mattes. This is all shimmers, it looks like. And then there are two mattes here on the bottom, this one and this one. These two are shimmers. And this is like a matte with a lot of glitter in it. Like that ColourPop formula I'm not crazy about. Laura Lee actually had one of those in her palette too. But I'll swatch this for you just so you can see the different colors, and this kind of helps me like decide what look I'm going for too. But one more look at it before I mess up those pans. So pretty. So here are my swatches. This first one is called Flare. I know you can't really see it, but it's very beautiful. It's going to be really pretty for highlight. This next one is called Adamantium, Meteor, Gold Dust, Desert Sky, Dusk, Rose Thorn, Sandstorm, Summer Sky, Earthbender, Starry Eyed, Smoke, Deep Sea, Lagoon, and Night Sky. So this one has a very, very nice amount of glitter to it, and it does really pick up, I think. So there's all the swatches again. So I'm not even gonna try to lie. I just did a look with the palette and I didn't like it. I finished it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my makeup. And then I started to try to do my makeup and I was like, I really hate this. I tried to power through and I just couldn't. So I'm going to do something very basic and simple. This is the Believe Beauty Locket and eyeshadow primer is in the shade Universal. I think they have like two. They have maybe a translucent shade. I'm not sure. But it's a really good primer. And cheap too. I know it's $5 or less. I can't remember the exact price. I'm not even gonna set it. I set the first one, but I'm not going to set this one. Okay, I'm going in with this shade here. It's called Rose Thorn. So just putting that in the crease. Then I'm going in with this shade here called Summer Sky. I'm also just putting that in the outer corner a little bit. Then I'm gonna do something a little extreme. I'm gonna take this shade here. It's called Desert Sky. And I'm gonna put that all over my lid. And when I said I didn't like it, it didn't have anything to do with the shadow. It was the choice in colors that I made. I just wanted to say that. Okay, so very easy, 3 simple shades for the moment. So now I'm gonna do my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so I used my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. I used the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. I used my Haley's Retouch Perfecting powder. And this is a really good powder, guys. I didn't realize just how smooth it made my skin look. I really like this. For bronzer, I used my Maybelline City bronzer. For blush, I used the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism blush palette. I used these 3 and then just a touch of that one. I don't know why I decided to use that one, but I did. So I have a little bit of all that on there. For highlighter, this seems to be my highlighter of choice lately. This is the Glazed Lit Kit from Laura Lee Los Angeles, and I actually used this one today. It's the Rose All Day highlighter. Oh, I almost forgot. Epic Ink liner for my line, my liquid liner. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's probably just looking bronzy on camera from what I can tell. But in person, this bronzy shade is like picking up reflex of like pink from these mauvey shades. It's really pretty. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna take the number 6 brush and I'm gonna dip into Summer Sky and Rose Thorn. I'm just gonna do both, a mix of both, and smudge that under my bottom lash line. I'm going to take the number 7 brush, which is the tiniest brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Flare right here, the lightest shade, and I'm going to use that on my brow bone. In my inner corner. Then I have the ColourPop cream gel liner in the shade Overboard, and I'm just going to line my waterline with it. It's like a bronze color. That ties in the bronze on the top lid really nicely. And then I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs, I think it's just Velvet Noir mascara. I don't know. It doesn't really say. That's the mascara I'm going to use. I'm a fan of that Marc Jacobs mascara. I don't know if you can see the length I get from it. It's like really nice. I bought that like Sephora favorites, and I bought it for the Pat McGrath, and I wasn't really impressed with Pat McGrath's mascara, and I don't know if it's just that I needed to give it another chance, because that happens a lot. Like I'll use something, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not crazy about it, and then I'll use it a few more times, and I'm like, oh yeah, I do like this. But I'm actually liking the Marc Jacobs a little bit more, so it's kind of crazy, huh? Let's do the lips and we'll be done. So I'm first going to take the liquid lipstick. This is this shade Zaya again. It smells really nice. It smells like a cupcake. This is a very beautiful color. I really like it. The applicator too makes it so super easy to apply. See how it's shaped with that like precision tip, makes it so easy to get on there. Really like it. Now I have used one of his lip glosses before. It's in the shade Celine, I believe, and it has like sparkles in it. My only complaint about it is it feels so good on the lips, and it's so smooth and hydrating. It really is a great gloss. I just don't like the little sparkles. That's my only complaint because they kind of like flake off some. So that's my only complaint about it. So I think I'm gonna like this better because it is just a cream gloss. There's no sparkle, there's no glitter. And it's in the shade Aura, A-U-R-A. And here's the applicator on it. It's flat, but very round and really nice. Trying to give this a second to dry down. Still not completely. Very nice, and these smell amazing. They do really, really smell amazing. That's like creme brulee or something. I don't even know, but it smells so, so good. It is definitely a different smell than the liquid lip. But all in all, I'm happy. I'm glad I redid my eyes. I just wasn't happy with the first one. I don't know. I just need to pick better colors and you know, like put them together a little bit better. That was my fault. But the formula and these shadows is absolutely amazing. Like the pigment, the blendability, everything is so, so amazing. And I am very, very pleased. I love this shade right here. Absolutely love it. It's like probably my favorite shade, and I didn't expect it to be. I kind of glanced over it, you know, in his video and different things. I kind of glanced over it, not thinking it was all that much, but I really, really love this. And of course I love all these neutrals. And then blue is a beautiful color, and I had every intention of trying to use some blue on the bottom lash line, but I just wasn't going to ruin my look even more to where I had to go back and fix it yet again. So, and that's why it just ended up being very neutral. So I love that it's kind of mauvey around the outer, like the crease and the transition. I love that. I love, so, so pretty. I'm just so pleased. So for my first time using the Lunar Beauty formula, I'm super, super impressed, super happy, and it definitely won't be my last eyeshadow purchase from him, because I think he has a really, really great formula, and I think that yeah, I just really like it. So I'll probably try it again. But this shade Meteor, how beautiful is that? So, so pretty. And then this adamantium, that's silver, so reflective. There's so many shades I didn't really get to play with, which I did play with this one. It's on my brow bone and inner corner. But I'm just so excited. Here's the blue. So, so pretty. I'm just excited to play with it even more, and do something different next time, and I'll play with the blue. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry that I had to redo everything, and it's just, when I don't like it, I don't like it. That's all I can say about it. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you so very much. I hope you enjoyed, and if you're thinking about getting this, I think he's still got some in stock. I don't think that it sold out. So if you're thinking about picking it up, I totally recommend. Oh, as far as the brushes go, I love the brushes. I used every one of them too, so I dirtied them all up. But I used them all. I love them. The quality is amazing. I didn't, you know, with influencers, you just never know. Sometimes they just want to put their name on something, and I'm not saying that he would have. I'm just saying in general that seems to be something that they do. So that's the only thing that I was a little skeptical about, you know, because you just never know. But there's great quality, and they also have like a range of sizes, so you can use these for all different types of things. So I really like these. I definitely will be using them more, along with my Laura Lee brushes. I used my Laura Lee foundation brush to put my foundation on today, and bronzer and all that good stuff. I love it. So I'm very pleased and very thankful to have these, and I will definitely put them to good use. They are white brushes, so they are gonna, you know, they're gonna look a lot more dirty than like a darker brush, but it's okay. It doesn't bother me. I'll wash it. So thank you guys. I appreciate you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.